The San Antonio Spurs are an American professional basketball team based in San Antonio, Texas. The Spurs compete in the National Basketball Association as a member club of the league's Western Conference Southwest Division. The team plays its home games at the AT&amp Center in San Antonio. The Spurs are one of 4 former American Basketball Association teams to remain intact in the NBA after the 1976 ABA-NBA merger, and the only former ABA team to have won an NBA championship. The Spurs' 5 NBA championships are the 4th most in history, behind only the Boston Celtics, Los Angeles Lakers, and Chicago Bulls. The Spurs currently rank first among active franchises for the highest winning percentage in NBA history, and have a winning head-to-head regular season record against every active NBA franchise. In the 38 NBA seasons since 1976-1977, the Spurs have won 20 division titles. They have made the playoffs in 24 of the last 25 seasons and have only missed the playoffs 4 times since entering the NBA. They have not missed the playoffs in the 19 seasons since Tim Duncan was drafted by the Spurs in 1997. With the 50th win in the 2015-2016 season, the Spurs extended the record for most consecutive 50-plus win seasons to 17. Thus, since the 1997-98 season, the Spurs have had 19 consecutive seasons with a winning percentage of .610 or greater during the regular season, which is also an NBA record. Only the team's current head coach, Greg Popovich, who had been the team's general manager before replacing Bob Hill in 1996, has had a longer tenure with the Spurs. The Spurs in San Antonio. The Spurs are the city's only team in any of the 4 major U.S. professional sports leagues and the only major league team in the city's history to have lasted more than 5 years. Spurs players are active members of the San Antonio community, and many former Spurs are still active in San Antonio, including David Robinson with the Carver Academy and George Gervin with the George Gervin Youth Center. The Spurs set several NBA attendance records while playing at the Alamodome, including the largest crowd ever for a NBA Finals game in 1999. And the Spurs continue to sell out the smaller AT&amp Center on a regular basis. Since 2003, the team has been forced on an extended road trip for much of February, since the AT&amp Center hosts the San Antonio Stock Show and AMP Rodeo. This is informally known as the Rodeo Road Trip. The Spurs have consistently posted winning road records during this period, including an NBA record longest single road trip winning streak. When the Spurs have won the NBA title, the team's victory parades have been boat trips on the San Antonio River Walk.